Cadillac SRX 2016 edition, and we got the problem with the Cue display. It's cracked. So to get at it, it's actually really quite simple. I've already done quite a bit of it, but I will show you. So this trim piece here is going to have to come off both sides, of course. So you pull away this trim piece with the pry tool only. Don't use anything that could mar up the plastic, because that's all it is. So you're going to pull this away with the trim tool, and then you got the two screws that need to be released, and they are both 7mm. So you're definitely going to need your 7mm nut driver. And so once you get both those off, again, you're going to use your tool, your little pry tool. You're going to pull this dude off, and then this bezel ring is going to easily pull away. I had to use the pry tool up top a little bit to get that off. This thing came away pretty easy, and there was a little electrical connector at the bottom. Already pulled it off. Came out really easy. And then there's 4 screws that hold in the Cue display. We got those already pulled out, but again, 7mm nut driver, and that's about 8 seconds to get all those out. So there's going to be a connector on the back of here. This pulled away really easy. I'm going to get that connector off, and I'll be right back. Okay, on the back here you actually have 3 connectors, so I'm going to work those off gently, and I'll be right back. Okay, so you get the 3 connectors in the back. This dude right here, you got to like split these apart and it pulls out. That's kind of a standard push down, and this one's a little bit different too. That's the USB. You just got to push it down. You'll figure it out and just kind of work it out. But don't get frustrated. This one right there might cause a little bit of frustration, but you just got to spread them apart and it pulls out. So there you go, man, or whoever, woman. 3 connectors, and you'll have that baby out of there. Okay, one thing I might note as well on these cables, there's like no slack, so don't go too crazy, because this Cue unit's actually kind of heavy. Actually, it's real heavy. So yeah, be cool on the slack and the USB cable, and then your probably your speakers, your power, and then the antenna, of course. I'm not really sure what we got going on here, to be honest, as far as cables. I need to look it up, because that one also looks like a USB of some sort. God, who knows? But anyway, not a lot of slack, so be careful. Okay, so we got the digitizer installed. I should say me. I don't know who we is. But anyway, so yeah, it's all working great. Your phone.
Say an audio command.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Let's go home.
Goodbye.
Yep, goodbye, sweetheart. Yeah, radio. What's up, girl? Yeah. Yep, it's all working. Works fantastic. I got it on eBay or Amazon, one of the two. It was like $165 free shipping. Really straightforward to install. Once you get the Cue unit out, I put mine face down on a towel and just started removing all the screws. If you have any mechanical inclination, you'll be able to get through it no problem. The ribbon cable for the digitizer itself, I used a pair of like magnifying glasses to kind of see, just to make sure the cable was seated in there right. But there's a YouTube video where a guy who repairs these things, he gives a really good demonstration. I just followed that one. But again, to kind of recap on how you do it, you're going to pull this trim piece off. There's 2 screws behind this other trim piece. That's kind of dark, you can't see it. And then there's going to be 2 screws that hold on the bezel. You're going to pull the bezel off, and there's a little wire to connect it for your hazards and your little transmission mode shifter there. This thing pops right off. Have to get a little assistance maybe with the special tool, the interior kind of plastic tools to pull off. Then the 4 screws that hold in the Cue, you're going to pull it out. 3 cables behind it. Just be mindful. There's not a whole lot of slack for the cable. I got my light that just turned on here. And let's see if I can see a trim piece a little better. Not really. But anyway, good luck. It's not hard. It's a total do-it-yourselfer job. I did it in an hour and a half tops. So hey, good luck. And sorry this video ain't the best quality, but just kind of encourage you to let you know you can do it. And it's not that hard. See ya.